After June.
Thank you.
So welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing well. It's 2025. We just got back into some training, and yeah, we've got some crazy projects in the ropes this year.
So today we'll take you with us for a day of training. We'll go to the swimming pool first, which is close by. We'll tell you about our plans for this season, why we've decided to do certain things, our plans on our property building project. So we've got a lot of things to tell you today during our training sessions.
So it's like a day in the life video, but it's not a day in the life video. So let's get the show on the road.
You can drive?
Oh wait, I got my driver's license now.
So we're off to the pool, and yeah, we're normally trying to figure out what we're gonna do in the swim, as we don't have a training schedule anymore.
Yeah, well, the year after the Olympics, we always like to take a bit of a break from structured, serious training. So we kind of wing it. We see how the week goes, and looks like we're gonna maybe do some 50s turnover today in the swimming pool. So let's head to the pool and get this workout on the way.
That's good.
Smooth, right?
Smooth transition. Yes, this works.
Wait. I'm just going to talk like this. This should do the trick. Warm up 1,000 meters SPICs, which is a standard. So swim, pull, IM, kick, swim. And it's pretty easy. We don't have to think. I think sometimes to have a simple warm up is good. Some kicking to open the hips a little bit. And then we're going to do a set of 400 and then 850s. And we can do that set 3 or 4, like we'll see how it goes, 2 or 3 times.
3 or 4, I thought you
3 or 4. We go until we're tired, and then that's it. We've had enough. We get out the pool. That's the plan. So 3Ks, maybe 4 if we're feeling good.
One of our old coaches will, if he's watching this, he will be like, I know where that set came from.
You guys stole that from me.
But thank you, Jordi.
But we're borrowing it. Thank you, Jordi. Warm up time.
So it's time for some fresh goggles. I've been using these the whole season. And yeah, we're sponsored by Zone 3. I really enjoy the goggles. So if you're interested, maybe check the link in the description below.
Cool. So we just finished up with a swim here at the Fondsveder swimming facilities that we've been using the last couple of years. Super grateful for their support the last couple of years. It's been great swimming here. We sometimes even get a complete lane, which is quite luxurious here. And yeah, the swimming went pretty okay. We did a whole bunch of 50s. So I think we did 8x50 3 times with a bit of like pace change in it on 50 seconds, and the body's getting a bit, I mean, the 3rd week now of training for this year, so things are slowly coming around on the fitness wise, slowly getting there. But yeah.
Yeah, I felt a little more tired. I was sick the first 2 weeks of the year, so I'm a little bit behind on my schedule. But yeah, it was fine. Yeah, we recently started doing the swim like tempo sessions because we've planned our first races of the season. You will not see us in Abu Dhabi, which is for a lot of people the first race of the season, because we feel like it's a too big event, too early, and yeah, we want to just have a little bit more fun this year. So the first race will be in Zimbabwe. It's an African Cup, and yeah, that might surprise a couple of people, but I've always wanted to race there because I was born there. So yeah, I'm excited to go there, and Richard is racing as well. We'll bring my dad around for some company so he can show me, well, where I was born and where I grew up for the first 3 years of my life. And then we head off to Namibia, and we've been there a couple of times before.
Yeah, so we're doing the 2 African Cup races in March. There's one in Zimbabwe and then one in Swakopmund in Namibia, like 2 weeks apart. We're going for like couple days in both countries, which is going to be some good fun. It's kind of like a racing vacation-ish. And on another note, for this year, well, actually last year, one of the big, drum roll please, we bought a farm here in the Netherlands. Yeah, we called it the Alsti. We've already made a page on Instagram and stuff about it. If you can go and follow that page, that'd be very cool. We've got some crazy ideas to go with the farm. We want to build like a training center there with accommodation, kind of like a relaxed vibe, people to come and hang out to do some sports together for everyone in the area as well as internationals. So yeah, it's a pretty big project. There's some videos here and there. Tim can throw some videos and say here somewhere of the farm. It needs to be built from kind of the ground up to a certain degree. It's a very old farm built originally in the 1600s or 1700s, so it's pretty old, but quite a massive project, and we're very excited to get into it.
Yeah, we noticed it's been taking a lot of time and energy because we needed a lot of time to like ask for permits and licenses and look into like how these type of things work. I mean, we've traveled around the world and we've stayed everywhere, but we didn't really start a project like this. So we're currently learning a lot. I find it quite exciting, but also it can be sometimes frustrating because we're used to like putting effort into something and seeing the result immediately, like with training wise and racing wise, and now it's just like waiting. And people ask us, when should it be finished? And we're like, well, as soon as possible, but we're waiting for the government and stuff like that. So yeah, it can be a bit frustrating, but we're excited to start something like that and share our training area and stuff we really love with other people.
Yeah, so the year is going to be like combination of us doing some racing, working on the farm project, some coaching stuff as well, and a bit of mix of a few things. So kind of a balanced lifestyle this year, and yeah, year after the Olympics, always good to go and try something new and try something fun. Snack and a drink done. I think it's time to head home. We're going to have some lunch and jump on the turbo trainers for a bit of an indoor spin. The weather is quite wet outside, so I think a bit of an indoor ride is a better option.
I feel like having a nap, but we never have a nap.
There we go. Yeah, so after lunch, we're going to see you guys on the bikes. Cool, so lunch is done, pretty basic, some bread with stuff on bread, which is always a staple, good one. And now we have entered the pain cane of Lionel Sanders. Hey Lionel. Yeah, easy 2-hour ride. The weather's pretty shite outside, so indoor seems safe. And yeah, it's pretty good. The races are coming up shortly, so we've got to start getting some intensity into these bodies of ours before the races come.
Yeah, like normally when the weather is okay, even though it's cold, but if it's dry outside, we hop on the gravel bikes. We haven't been on the road bike outside for a long time, but it's good. Keeps you entertained, and we change the type of sessions we do from like just to our easy to recently some tempos.
Some 4 or 5 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, tempos is not like really hard because we're at the start of the season, do some lower intensity workouts.
Easing into it, yeah.
Like 4 by 5 minutes, like just steady. But yeah, I'm already out of breath when I'm talking.
The fitness is getting there. We're just poker facing our way into the start of the year this year. Yeah, now just getting the general base mileage in for the start of the year, and some intervals here and there. I have a bit of a knee issue, so taking a break on the legs for this week. Hopefully it comes around next week again, but yeah, it's always nice to jump indoors. It's also a big plus with the indoors, it's nice and warm, so that's nice.
What do you think you're going to suck at the most at the first race?
I think the biking and running will be my problem.
The biking and the running?
Yeah.
Or he's in form on the swim.
And the form, I'm hoping to lead out the swim in Zimbabwe. Don't quote me on that one. Yeah, going out to have some good fun, and we just get this 2-hour ride in the bank, and then it's time for some gym. Probably going to get some enormous guns this year. I think that's the goal. Rachel will also do 150 kg on the bench. We'll see. Stay tuned for that.
It's epic.
Yeah, heading through to the gym now. A little bit of activation, loosening the body a bit, and Rachel's going to show you how much she can push on the bench, because everyone wanted to see that in this video. That's the most important. We will see. Write down in the comments how much you think Rachel can bench before the next piece. We want to see if you're close.
So we're in our gym, and we've been sponsored by a fitness location since COVID, when we started our own mini farm gym.
Yeah, this gym came about, yeah, as you said, like in COVID, which is nice. We've got some like pretty basic equipment. Everything we'd almost need for triathlon. We've got like some weights, we've got some floor mats, we've got pretty much most things that we need for our general fitness. We don't need too crazy amount of equipment, but it's cool that Fitness Occasions help sponsor us or support us with this stuff. And yeah, I've got some specific exercises I've got to do for my knee problems. I'll go through those shortly, and then Rachel can go through her specific gym that works well for her, and hopefully you guys can gain something from that. Yeah, so I've got like a little bit of a lower back problem, which has created like having some like patella problem in my knees, and yeah, have to do some exercise, kind of some like work on my lower back. Getting old, so got to make sure we work on the peach to get it nice and strong. Okay, exercise number 1. It's kind of a hip thrust on the medicine ball. Literally just reaching down super low with the lower back, lifting up and pushing up through the hips. Pretty simple one, kind of open the vertebral, your lower back and glutes. Exercise number 2, to make sure that you have a really strong ass and strong lower back. Literally pretty basic activity here, pushing the hips and pushing down the stomach as far as you can go, and then rounding the back as high up as you can go. Pretty much 10 times and 3 sets of 10.
So pretty much all my exercises are injury prevention. A couple of years ago I tore my hamstring. Last year I injured my shoulder. So it's always good to do specific exercises which make you stronger. So if you have an issue, maybe you have to like try to fix something else to make yourself stronger. So I do hip thrusts, good for the glutes, for the hamstrings, exercise with a kettlebell, stability. I'm doing some bench press just because of general strength. I haven't really done that in years, but I think it's good because I'm not naturally really like a very strong person. So I like to now do a little bit more weight in the gym. So a bit of everything actually, just not something specific, but just using all the muscles for injury prevention. Cool, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got all the way to the end, thank you very much. You're a superstar. And for the bonus part of this video, Rachel's going to try and do a 1 rep max and see how much you can bench. We'll see.
We shall see.
I mean, that's just impressive.
It's going to be quite, I've seen her do some impressive stuff, so yeah, you're going to enjoy this.
I cannot do this, I laugh. Can you? Now people think I can't push this.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go! Go! Down! And push! Push!
Is this taking up?